Everyone, welcome on this gloomy day here in Michigan, Sunday. And no matter what I do, I cannot calm my mind. I am so, I don't know, nervous, excited, have butterflies in my stomach for the upcoming decision that will be taken very soon for our country and for the world as a whole. So I'm coming on today to unburden what has been. Let's unburden what has been, and let me be clear. Let me be clear. If I could get $1 for every time I would share my choices, the way I see uh, the situation in the country and the way things are unfolding and these things have been happening here in the United States, I'm almost always lost for words. Ask me that, but don't you want a female president? Don't you want a woman president? And I always want to say, don't you want a hot surgeon? Don't you want a surgeon? Do you prefer hot blonde or hot brunette? What is your choice? Probably you will want a competent surgeon, whether they sick or thin, young or old, um, Asian, Hispanic, Slavic, I don't know, any color, any culture, any ethnicity. I'm actually getting so sick of people still talking about ethnicity and color and try to manipulate this thing. I thought we were over that. We qualify people on their actual skills. If somebody didn't know, when you go to get a surgery, you are not worrying once again how hot your surgeon is or how young or what gender is your surgeon. You are looking at the record of the surgeon and thinking, you know what, in this clinic with this surgeon I have the best possibility choice for my surgery to go well, for me to survive this surgery, for me to have the least complications. This person has a record, it's a professional person, it's a competent person. Yes, if that was happen to have a pleasant appearance, a pleasant personality, that is a plus, that is a bonus, that is a beautiful thing. But that's not why you chose somebody. You don't decide someone's competency on their ethnicity, on their age, on their gender, on the level of how pretty or unpretty they are, right? And each time somebody asks me, "Do you want a female president?" To be honest with you, at that moment, I probably lose respect for the person that asks it. And not because I want to or I decide so, it's just like automatically happens. Seriously? That's all you can take away? To be honest with you, I could care less who is uh what gender will become the president that runs the country and decides the destiny of the country, and let's be honest, the destiny of the world. It's not exaggeration. The destiny of the world, the war, peace, the development or more destruction, the law or criminality. On the other hand, the only reason that I would love to see a female president, that would be that that is a woman with a big letter W, a woman. But most women, first of all, some people in our country can't define a woman anymore. So I would trust anybody who cannot define a woman. To me, a woman with a big letter, with a big capital letter, it's a woman embodies so many qualities. And number one, what a true woman, the loving, caring woman would stand for would be peace. Not women that sit in the government and send somebody else's sons and daughters for their gain. our biggest instinct, and by the way, the current candidate does not have any biological children, and not known to be and not known to be a role model. I am mortified when I see on social media when women are saying like Kamala Harris is an example for our daughters. You know, Kamala Harris is this Biden. She is not an example for your daughters. Do you know how she's your career? Don't get me wrong, everybody has something in the closet. Everybody has things that they're not proud of. But never her ever coming out and saying, you know, when I was young, I did such and so. I shouldn't have done it. I should. She would never say that. She would never admit. And no mother would like, and father would like to know that their daughter starts her career the way this current person had started her career. Even I know that. I'm new. I mean, I'm fairly new in this country, right? I'm fairly new. Haven't been born here, and I studied and I had my very early years in Ukraine as an adult. But and I know I don't even want to know that. If I could, I would like to unknow that. I would like to undo that. I would like if we would have a president. The only reason I would like to have a woman president is that she is competent, and no matter what, she stands for peace. Because as women, we create life. We create and we put life above anything else. We put life above money, above politics, above power, above any kind of drama. And a woman who didn't even have children to care for, I don't care about her adopted children, I don't care about, she had never been a mother. And that is important in this case. I know not all women can have children, but in this case it's extremely important, because when you become a mother, there is a chemical and spiritual and mental thing that change forever. You are the same. You are never the same. You become invulnerable. You become caring, and your heart, grows from very love, from very selfish, and especially in this generation, very self-observant, very selfish. It goes from that to something that doesn't have an end or beginning. The mother's love is something so powerful. It's like a freaking ocean. There is no end and no beginning. And for the mother that experience that pain of birth, that all that comes with it, she doesn't. There is, as we say in Ukraine, there is no child of stranger. You cry when you see other children sent to war. Each time I watch clips from Ukraine, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I don't know if I would watch it 200,000 times. I would cry every single time. And it's not always some videos or some videos from the field. It's a videos how people hug each other, so they may never see each other. A woman in her own mind, a woman that is really has this ability to handle stress, and she has to have that power. She's very leader-like, but she still has to be a woman. That is the only benefit of having a woman in a man's world, is that a true woman with a big loving caring heart that would think about children of her country just if she would think of her own children. That is the only woman I would love to see. Guess what? This kind of woman, they don't want to have a career like this, because they want to actually spend time with their children. They want to be available for their family. It's very rare. It does happen. Obviously, there are women who run countries. Obviously, there are women who are CEOs and so on and so forth. There are also beautiful women that do all those things. It's absolutely amazing. The women that can handle the high stress, because generally as women we can be very strong and resilient, in some ways stronger than even men, in some ways, because we we have flexibility, we adjust better, and we are more creative. But when it comes to high stress and high pressure, usually men win in this category. But once again, it all comes to the individuality of the case. So please, if that's going to be a woman, let's make sure that this is not going to be a heartless woman. Let's make sure that it's not going to be a woman that will want more damage, more war, more pain for everybody. That's not the woman that we all would like to see. A woman that is incompetent, clueless, and heartless. I have been, guys, I don't know what it is. This is so personal. This, and you know, as an American citizen now, I understand the major impact, you know, responsibility for this election, and well, I don't know if I'll be able to sleep for the next couple of days. I really don't know. I want to urge everybody, you know, if you're not sure, if you I know that most people who follow me are not unsure, but you would just have to get out and do it. You just have to get out and cast your vote. It's really important. I'm hurting. I'm hurting over even a possibility of this mess continuing. There is no way to have another embarrassment for another term. Please, universe, Lord, everyone, help us. I just can't. Person once again, the person that cannot answer a question. It's becoming really a joke to be from me, you know, as if it's a badge of honor. You know, being a middle class family, you're actually very lucky. A lot of people were not a middle class family. A lot of people grew up in poverty and grew up in abuse and grew up in pain. And middle class family is becoming like the biggest joke ever. But I just, you know, I was thinking every day that it's time for me to start doing my lives again and so on. And oh my gosh, let's pray all together for this turned out the right way this time. And let me tell you, there is no reason to continue things that already hadn't worked. You know, when somebody asks a person in power, are people better now than they were 3 4 years ago? And you say, well, I'm from middle class family. You know, when you can't answer a simple question, you cannot be trusted. um the question that of course killed me personally is that, you know, when you ask them about Ukraine, they're like, yeah, you know, look at us, look how well we done, look, it's still standing, it's still standing, it's standing. Oh no, they said like it's standing independent still. Oh my gosh, it's just absolutely nuts. It's probably my connection. It's probably my connection. I don't know how good is connection here where I'm at. I hope you can see the most of it, or I will have to record it. No, Elizabeth, I could not be the president because, first of all, I don't think that I'm competent. Number one, number two. I mean, maybe more competent than Kamala, but that's a lot of people. But I would not want to have a stressful work like that. I don't think that is something that I would like. Like seriously speaking, you know, most women are not cut out to do work because it's extremely tough. It's extreme stress. I don't dream about extreme stress, right? Yeah, there is an issue called communism. Yes. Can you guys actually hear me for the most part or no? I don't know why I always have this connection issue. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, John. Good to see you. this day. I am I'm saying hello to you too, John. Good, great to see you. Has anyone asked you if she could have climbed the ladder on her feet? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you can hear me, guys. Yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to get juicy here. I would say that her morality is even the second issue. The issue number one is that the person cannot talk without teleprompter, or answer a question, or have a plan that makes sense, or have any understanding about foreign policy. But most of all, she doesn't have, she like an education and a heart of a woman and everything that this job requires. I know she probably changed Joe's diapers and so on. That's great. We appreciate this, but honestly, this is more complicated and we need somebody who will not let the countries disappear. And I don't know, I don't think that feministic women extra. Hey Fuchsia, good to see you. I don't think that feminist women, they are really. Yeah, I'm sure she had to change his diapers and give him medication. Look what's going on. It's reality. Yes, and one of the funny things, and when she's trying to pander to people and actually her accents, she really think that people are that dumb that they're gonna believe her accents. She was here in Detroit, Michigan, and she was there. Unfortunately, I cannot do it, but my son can. Oh my gosh, when he makes the accents that she does, I'm on the floor. Like she really think everybody is an idiot and everyone to believe her great big lies. And I don't know, guys, if you were following Karen's, like she found that her whole story, her whole family story is a lie. Like the story of her family is a lie. Like, I mean, seriously, this is not even. Yeah, it's so tragic. I'm trying to laugh a little bit. I wish we'd have some whiskey right now, all together, and a cigarette or cigar. Maybe better after, once we survive this. But honestly, this is just a total fraud. And yeah, so when anybody asks this question, like, but don't you want a female president? Would you like a blind driver? A blind Uber driver? Wouldn't be amazing, but it's gonna be a very pretty driver with a very bad vision. Yeah, it's gonna be a female. You like female? Be a beautiful female driver. She will drive without glasses. She can't see a damn thing, but she's sure to get you to a destination. Like literally, if you think about Joe Biden, I don't think anybody would trust him to pick you up. Anybody would trust him to pick you up from the airport? I don't think so. Like he's not gonna be able to make it from point A to point B, but he's supposed to know how to around the country. He couldn't raise a son, did not disown him for his town because they're the same, but suppress the evidence last time. But we should trust this beautiful. See, I will actually, my point, I don't really want to get into political debates. I know everybody's on this. I want to get to more of a human debate. Sometimes we have to look over our personal interest. Like, um I don't live in Texas or anywhere on the border, but I can't even imagine how it feels when you send your child to school or you send your child to go do something, and you're coming back home and you realize that your child is that's just nowhere to be found. That is the scariest thing that you can ever imagine, that your child was tortured by a person that shouldn't even be here in the first place. I'm not trying to. There is no perfect person. We shouldn't be um, assigning competency based on someone's features or the way they speak, or Yes, it is all important and it all ends to a picture, but that's not the most important. I couldn't say that there is a single person that, oh my gosh, this person is amazing in every way. But you need to look, and we all need to get the competency of a person. And people do sometimes dumb shit when they're young. But some of them have the balls to come and say, you know what, I should have been better. I should have been wiser. I should have been more mature. I apologize for the things that I had done. And I'm not doing those things anymore because I'm not 17 or 19 or 21 anymore. But I have people that just deny the truth. I'm going to say my last point. It was so funny. I made a post on Facebook today. It would be interesting to see the debate between DB and Elon Musk. That would be just the debate of a century, because Cardi B is campaigning for Kamala and Elon Musk for Trump. I mean, that would be a sight to see. Seriously, that would be. It's just like just think, like I'm not. It's not my kind of. She's not my kind of artist, but I have nothing against art. Go express yourself. I actually think, I think she had Mrs. Stalin and Beyonce and J Lo, and like all these people should really be worried right now about other things, if you know what I mean. All these people should be worried about biology and about the stuff that's coming up about them. You know, I couldn't sleep, so I was watching, J Lo talk about stuff. Talking that she's a lover, she's not. I'm like, it's funny because I used to love her when I was younger. I was watching her movies, and she's such a beautiful woman. I saw it, and she's so quote unquote genuine. And then she was so close to somebody that abused people in such horrible ways, and she knew as many she knew everything, but she knew everything up close. And she has the audacity to come and tell about the fairness and fair treatment and love and spread joy. You literally witnessed underage children being, I want to get flagged, I'm already demonetized, being abused in every way, in the most horrific way possible. And you, like everyone else, not only you kept silence, but you stayed in that whole relationship. So you should shut up, and so is your friend Beyonce, and so all this. And here's a question: why we should even listen? I mean, I respect people who do such amazing performances. It's may or may not be what I like, but what do they have to do? Why, since when we should politically with people who are performance, with people in Hollywood, with people who get Grammys? What makes them competent? Tell us who we should vote for. They cannot relate. They're not middle class. They're not anything. You know, they're not relatable, and also they have talents in the different areas. They can have their opinions, they can share it, but would we based our opinion on their opinion when they are performers? And some of them could be great performers. It's like if I would listen to a medical opinion of the person that, I don't know, does my nails. I mean, that's great, but I'm gonna ask a person who actually is in the medical field for that opinion. If anything, those people usually don't have the most moral ideas and most moral rights, right? So I don't know. It always makes me laugh. I don't want to be care what Taylor Swift is thinking. I could care less. I could care less. I could barely maybe name one of her songs. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care about it. And I think most of people don't. We think about our country, our children. We want to have somebody who will not embarrass us on the world stage. Somebody who doesn't have dementia, whose diapers does not need to be changed, who can talk without teleprompter. Sometimes you feel that there's a teleprompter so we can read it. I felt so many times this year when, I can't even. But anyway, my dear friends, I would say this. I think that There are definitely women that are amazing, that amazing beyond comprehension, beyond like the, there are people in general that are extremely talented and can handle stress and have incredible amount of knowledge and competency and experience, and maybe, you know, like Nancy Gabbard, who actually served in a who is active duty. I don't know if she's still active duty, but she was. There are women that were on the battlegrounds. Like, it's hard for me to imagine, but there are people that actually have experience, have knowledge and everything. And why we should listen to somebody who just whose whole existence just based on their delusion, who are total fraud. You know how crazy it is. Like, imagine you come to meet, like, let's say some people from, I don't know, from Spain, or I don't know, from India, and you talk to them with their accent. You try to fake their accent. Like, how crazy is that? They really think that you're so dumb that they pick pop artists to try to get you to vote for somebody. And this is so interesting because none of those artists wanted to sing or perform. You know, I was listening to the Cardi B performance, her speech, and she was on cell phone like this. You know, I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm just sharing heart, and I just wanted to say hello. I know everybody's pretty nervous, not just me. I know that 100%. But imagine if the whole talking to you, I'll be like, and then all my passion. Like, no, we're not gonna be like that. If you really stand for something, you can tell that they were really forced to be there. They really be there. And, you know, reading from a cell phone, that's a new low. And again, I respect everybody who is expressing their talents, but this is just irrelevant. And then this to somebody like Elon Musk, you know, or somebody like RFK, or somebody like Tulsi Gabbard, or somebody even uh maybe not that somebody that actually brings some value to society. Dr. Phil. Let's not forget the good old Dr. Phil. But anyway, what do you guys think? I want to see, while we still have a little light left, and before I have still a couple minutes, could you tell me, what do you think? Would you like to, honestly, would you like to see a woman president? What is your opinion? I would say my, once again, the main reason why I would love to see at some point a woman president is to have a woman that stands for peace, that is competent and stands for peace, because we are on fire. But competency is a first condition. Experience, competency, ability is a first condition. That would be the only thing. But the problem with this, once again, that the women that have these qualities, they usually don't want to have a high stress career. They usually don't want to have names in their kids. Once in a great while, there is a woman with extreme ambition and extreme drive that still has connection with her feminine side, that still did not the pain and joy of motherhood, like physically, emotionally. You're not the same person. You are not. Yes, yes, thanks, Celeste. You are not the same person you were before you had a child. You are just not. Your heart, after I became a mother, I started looking at everybody who I meet. I remember maybe like within a couple of days, I was looking, I see some homeless on the street, I see some people walk, and I was thinking, that's someone's child, that's someone's baby. Your perspective shifts. Your perspective shifts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shifts, because you have that ultimate experience that you were made for. And the problem with women who are so much embracing the mask, embracing the is that embracing this extreme feminism, they actually try to do everything to separate normal, like me and you, everyday women from their nature. They tell you that, yes, I'm gonna bless you with unalive babies. I'm gonna bless you with that right. I'm gonna give your rights and your benefits to people who come here. Legal matter. Yes, we're gonna help them out and they're gonna have their kids. But you, my dear friends, I'm gonna bless you with unaliving your unborn babies, because that's the freedom, that's the ultimate joy of a woman, the ultimate goal, that's the ultimate way to live your life. Know that some, not to be better with your choices, not to look out for your house, not to have higher standards for relationships, not to raise the motherhood and femininity and womanhood. No, no, those things are, these are old things. These are patriarchal crap and patriarchal bull crap. No, no, no. What you need to embrace is the ability to do what you want, as if there is uh, no consequences. And then, you know, instead of continuing your life through the life of a child, we have a simple solution. Don't even worry about it. We have a simple solution for you all, and don't you worry about anything, consequences, and anything that comes with it, right? Oh, I don't know. I think it's so crazy and scary to really what we've been seeing. I'm really honestly truly concerned and very, very concerned about the future of the whole world. And that's why I wanted to come. And I know that most people on my channel, swear another, are people of common sense, um, and people that have a heart and want to live in a country that uh, thrive and not destroy itself, and all the decades of success. Nobody wants to see all the decades of work and success and dedication of people trying to build the things right be destroyed in just one or two presidencies. Yes. Hi Stan. Hi Nico. Hi everybody. So guys, yeah, on the bright side, well, actually it's not a bright side. On the dark side, I managed. I don't know what I did exactly. It could be that I made some mistakes with the content I was using, but I don't think I was doing anything so controversial. But unfortunately, my channel got demonetized, and that was really so discouraging, because a lot of you have been supporting me behind the scenes, even on my lives, and just a lot of you. I had such a nice community here on the channel, and at first I got discouraged, and then I thought, that should not stop us to and discover things and discuss things. So right now, actually, you can help me greatly if you maybe share my channel with your friends. We need to get some watch hours. I would appreciate your thumbs up, your likes, your comments. You can also, if you like to go extra mile, you can go to I can post some links below how you can support my channel. I have this called Coffee.com, where you can send a donation, because all my memberships are frozen, everything is frozen, super chats, everything. But honestly, it should be Whiskey.com. I don't know, Elizabeth, if you're feeling bad, if you want, you can, if you have a chance, maybe you can share my Instagram and my Coffee.com and some other links. But I can also share them a little bit later. Yes, YouTube does have a lot of rules. I'm not worrying about this. My main thing about this video today is that I've been wanting to reconnect for so long, and yeah, it's supposed that I got demonetized because I dared to share facts, the controversial facts about men and women. Yes. um probably. But you know, I have been really feeling such a void in my heart. I really want to come back. I really want to start over. And I looked, so I have another chance at re-evaluation. And for my channel, I think I need a certain number of hours of watch. But you know, I'm not worrying so much about this, because at anything, if you want to succeed, you have to be consistent. I took a long break, and to be honest with you, the situation in Ukraine, I am not the only one, related, connected to Ukraine, who just it just has been such a rocky time. And I just wanted, I think my soul just needed a break. I needed to reconnect my family with my loved ones, and I have several other things that I do as well. And also I spend time to helping people in person through um, people who went through the shock and trauma, or still going through the shock and trauma of the war. I have been doing some work. I kind of want to keep it private, because maybe if I get the personal permission, I can share some things and stories about this. But I had tried to do some things that fulfill me within, because honestly, I just start to lose, um I don't even know. I just start, I wouldn't say that I start to lose purpose, but I don't know. It just was extremely, it's extremely hard to recover from pain when your heart every day, So yeah, I'm sure that um everyone understands, especially when you have such a strong connection. The place where you're born, it's like it's a DNA, it's in your bones. I've been in the United States for how long, 16, 17 years now. In terms of my mind, heart, and soul, I don't think anything had ever changed. It just grows in you. It's like it's embedded in you. It's your code. Like seeing land that burst you being torn, and seeing all that is just, it just was too much. So that now I have hope for the better days to come. Thank you, Elizabeth. I will let you know if you can help me with something. Nico is saying, start over, Veronica, but always stay who you are, never back down. Yes, that's what I saw. If I cannot get my monetization back, there are alternative ways. And I know that some of you guys, people that will watch my channel, may want to support the things I do, or maybe not. We will see. It depends. And I think that it's important to have the inner drive to do these things and see the vision for your work, and then everything else aligns. I tried to start over the channel a couple times in the last couple of years, and I just couldn't do that. I just couldn't do that. I want to tell big thank you, by the way, those of you who had supported me anyway. And Elizabeth always tried to check on me, and Eric, and us in Elizabeth's group, always there to help. I had some personal uh, shocking situations this in the last couple of, that's for another topic. I don't want to talk about this. It's called life. You go up, you go down, you go through unexpected things. But yes, I really miss being with you guys, and I'm so happy to be here. I just wanted to feel the connection, because it's really hard to start over. I was thinking to record the video and make it short, but I think it's important to feel the connection when you start over, and I really do feel it today. Thank you guys so much um, for sharing your thoughts and coming and joining the live. Thank you. Thank you, James. I really appreciate that. Yeah. YouTube silence alternative points of view. Yes, then I know that. By the way, thanks so much for your support as well. Um, I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thanks everybody who joins the live. If you watch live later, please let me know. When you hiring somebody for a job, which it is hiring somebody for a job, and somebody comes to represent you, represent your country, they get hired by. Do you worry about their colors, their gender, their ethnicity, their, I don't know what else? What do you worry about? They can actually get done as a competent, as a professional. They really think about the country, or they really think about themselves. So yes, I think it's a benefit once again when we have people in powers that are pleasant, that are interesting, that are pleasant to look. Nobody doubts that, but that's not the number one important thing whatsoever. Hi. Please don't tell me what I need to say, but hello. Thank you, my dear friend. I want to wish you a peaceful Sunday. Oh, I'm gonna share on this in the first link when I get home. I'm gonna share with you guys how you can find me, how you can send me a message on social media. I don't use Facebook that much, but I use and also have email. You can I have a couple platforms. You like to support my channel, you can do so as well. And most importantly, I want to hear from you. I want to see some of your comments and to know how you're making it, how you're surviving this high pressure time. Yes, you can send me an email at consultveronicagmail.com if you want to comment on something or request. I still with some of my clients. That's another video I'm gonna share with you. And also you can this is also my PayPal address and email. And so both, if you want to share something or request something, you can use that email. um uh, Jeff is saying, remember, whoever wins this election, we will start the campaign for 2028 election right away. Yeah, so exhausting. Yeah, let's just focus and fix one thing at a time. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel butterflies. I feel so much butterflies. And I don't think it's a negative. It's not a negative, but I just feel that, you know, the responsibility, the tension, the energy in the air, and the importance of it. I feel like every election is important, but the most important one is always that is now, because we can't change the past. We don't be in the future. And another thing I would say, that I would absolutely hate for the first woman president in the United States to be immoral, incompetent, heartless, fraudulent, not being able to comprehend, not being able to analyze or convey a thought. So I would love to see at some point. It would be interesting in some way. But once again, it comes secondary. Just like the gender of your surgeon. But I would absolutely hate to have this be the first one. Somebody who does not deserve to, somebody who wasn't even chosen in the first place, who just had to replace somebody else, but somebody who does not represent uh, the American people, who does not align with the values on which this country was built, and who is going to be a total incompetent embarrassment for the United States and for the world itself. So what do you think? I'd love to hear that. Let's pray as much as we possibly can. And I don't think that there are perfect solutions, but at least there are competent ones in this case. Nobody is perfect, but some people are competent, and some people have the balls to take and rule and restore our image as a country. You know, anyway, guys, you already know what I'm trying to say. So anyway, oh my gosh, it's so dark today. We really hitting the fall, full swing. So I have not been, I have been having so many butterflies, so many thoughts. I've been pretty good with calming my mind, but today I just today, usually Sunday, day of internet. um Sunday is my day off internet. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't know. It's so. Who can help me with a word? Like, it's so. I don't want to say nerve wracking. It's not a good word. Like, stakes are high. Oh my gosh, I really feel it. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate your cards. I'm finally confident. Yeah, well, I wanna be confident, but I can't be confident because fully. I mean, I don't want to celebrate. We have this thing in Ukraine that um don't brag about. No, don't try to share the skin of the bear that you haven't yet killed. So inside of me, I am too, Roger. I'll be honest. Inside of me, I do feel that. Whew, but I think that things must work out the right way. But yeah, butterflies are still there. Anxious, yeah, anxious. I guess you can say anxious, but I'm sure there are more words, like more words to express this. But you already know. Anyway, my dear friends, I'm breaking my rules to come on today. I just want to say that I appreciate you all and thank you so very much, everybody who reached out, who checked on me in these times. I think sometimes everybody needs a break and maybe adjusting their vision and purpose and spending family time. We can be replaced quickly. We can be replaced so quickly by everybody else, but not our family. And yes, it's so important to spend time with your family without the phones, without the texting and notifications and things like that. So um, I think that's something that always recharges our cup in to keep going forward. When you really have that support, it's so beautiful. It's really true. The more mature, the older you get, the more mature you get, your circle is becoming maybe smaller and smaller, your close circle, but it's becoming more meaningful and more satisfying. So I wish all of you a peaceful evening. Let's keep praying. Let's keep our heads up, and we will connect very soon. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Nico, most ladies are not that into politics, especially Eastern. I mean, it depends. I mean, you know, most women are into their family and their family business, which I think is a good thing. There is no point to spend too much time worrying about things that you can't change, but to me it's important to be aware of the things that are going on in the world. I think it's very important. So anyway, friends, moi, I will see you very soon. Thank you for stopping by, and write your thoughts. If you haven't watched the video, your thoughts, share with me, and we'll see. I will I'm planning to be back, and thank you everybody who has been supporting meanwhile. I really appreciate you, and I will see you very soon. Wait, okay.